Hello, my name is Alexio, and today we're going to be talking about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj has been making the headlines lately, but it's not because she's releasing any new music or doing anything productive with her time. It's because she has been involved in yet another Twitter feud, and this time, it's not with another female rapper. It's with the R&B/pop singer, SZA. It all started when the rapper Punch posted this tweet about broken Barbies. Nicki took this tweet as a dig to her, and she started going on a rant about him on her Twitter page. In this tweet, Nicki alleged that the rapper Punch has been publicly bullying and lying on her after she turned down his business proposals. Nicki fired off a bunch of inflammatory tweets about Punch. She was calling him all types of names and accusing him of trying to sabotage her. You know, typical Nicki stuff. The way SZA got involved is in the middle of Nicki's rant, she posted this innocent little tweet about Mercury being in retrograde and don't take the bait. And since Punch used to be SZA's manager, and since they're both signed to TDE, Nicki and her rabid-ass fans took this tweet as shade, and Nicki started directing her rant towards SZA. Nicki quoted SZA's tweet with this, and in response, SZA replied back with this tweet. Nicki then went on to make a series of tweets about SZA, calling her ugly, saying that she can't sing, and calling her recent musical achievements into question. SZA then defended herself against Nicki and her fans by maintaining her innocence and bringing up her stadium tours and her chart performance. After the initial confrontation, SZA seems to have calmed down and she is now ignoring Nicki. But Nicki is still going, and she's actively adding more fuel to the fire. When are we going to have an honest conversation about Nicki and her endless amount of beefs and how she's always the common denominator? At this point, she's starting to move a lot like Azealia Banks in the way that she's constantly attacking people and going on Twitter rants, and it's not a good look, especially for an artist of her caliber. Nicki is one of the most decorated and highest paid female rappers in the game, yet she's always trying to come off as an underdog. There's always someone trying to sabotage her, there's always someone that owes her money, and there's always somebody doing stuff to her behind the scenes. And instead of her taking the legal route and finding some way to go against these people that are allegedly sabotaging her, she instead chooses to pick fights with young up-and-coming female rappers, bloggers, and now she's even going after singers. And to make matters even worse, her stupid-ass fans keep egging her on and encouraging her to attack people. And in some cases, they are the ones that initiate and instigate the beef, and they create issues out of thin air. I genuinely believe that her fans enjoy cooking up these beefs and starting drama because they get a kick out of it. And Nicki just goes right along with it, not realizing that with every tweet, her reputation and her image is going down the toilet. She keeps letting these fan pages and stupid barbs get into her head, and she lets them influence how she conducts herself. In her head, she probably thinks that she's shaking the table and really putting people in their places. But in all actuality, she just comes off as an insecure and miserable woman. This Roman persona that she has might have been cool maybe 10 years ago, but we're in 2025 now. Nicki's a mother, and she needs to start acting like an adult and seek psychiatric help. I think SZA handled herself pretty well against Nicki and her fans, and I'm glad that she didn't let them punk her and that she actually hit back with stats and achievements instead of going for personal attacks like Nicki did. Nicki can call SZA ugly all she wants, but she will never touch SZA's certifications and achievements. And that's why Nicki knew not to bring up sales or charts, cause she knows that SZA's numbers easily outdoes hers. I don't even think SZA was trying to shade Nicki at all, and even if she was, Nicki can't do anything besides run her mouth on Twitter. She literally has no industry power, and she sure as hell cannot compete with SZA on the charts. The most she can do is have her little minions swarm SZA's comment sections, and even then, there are still hundreds of thousands of people that'll be at SZA's sold-out tours, so Nicki can't do much. What she needs to do is she needs to stop playing with her nose, and she needs to find a good therapist because she obviously needs one. Those were my thoughts on the Nicki versus SZA beef. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye!